Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today I'm just sharing a relaxing video for the new year. In real time it's January 1st, 2025, so happy new year. And if it's not January 1st or not the beginning of the year when you're watching this, then I hope this is still a relaxing video. I try to make it relaxing to bring in the new year in a relaxing way, kind of like ASMR-ish. Not really, but that is one of my favorite genres of videos, so I wanted to make something similar. So I'm talking a little softer to introduce everything. So I'm doing a dress tutorial. In a way, it's like a sew along, a relaxing sew along. I got this curtain from the Goodwill for about $4. I'm pretty sure it was no more than $5. And I thought I was going to make a skirt out of it, but I ended up finding a free pattern on this website, which I will link below. I'm pretty sure it's mood.com. They have several free sewing patterns, and I found this pattern for a dress called the citrus dress, and I thought it was perfect to make. The dress is meant to be made with a knit material or like a stretchy spandex type of material, and I didn't have that. I'm normally like a size small, maybe low medium sometimes. I ended up making the dress in a size 16-18 based on the measurements. There's a chart that I'll show, and based on the different measurements on that chart, I ended up making a size 16-18 because the material that I was using had no stretch whatsoever. So I also had to incorporate a seam in the back to get in and out of the dress. So again, it's normally for knit material. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely check it out. But it can be made without using knit material, which is what I'm showing here. So if you want to follow along and see how I made this dress out of interest, or just to see how I changed it around, I don't know how you found this video, but if you are familiar with the pattern, then you know that it is for knit material, but again, it can be made in other ways. So I hope you do like this video. I hope it is relaxing. There are some areas where I'll be playing just music. Other times there'll be some ambient background noises, and then there's also a part where I do a little bit of explanation at the end. And of course there is a final reveal of the dress so you can see how it looks all completed. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm going to be adding wooden buttons or wooden styled buttons along the button placket on the dress. And I wanted to put 7 of them. I already had 2 buttons like this by this brand right here, so I had 2 of those. I thought all I needed was 6 more. But when I went into the store, I didn't compare correctly and I ended up buying a style that's a little smaller, but I wanted to put 7. So what I'm going to do is space them out along the placket at 4 inches apart, and I'm going to put the largest one at the bottom, and then I'm going to put the other 6 of these up the placket as high as I want it to go, and that's what I'm going to do there. So I got this size as well. This one I already had, and then these 2 sizes I just purchased. So I got 2 of these, and I'm going to put 1 of these on the back neck part of the dress. But let me line up the buttons first. And again, I'm putting that larger one at the bottom, and then the rest of them are going to be this size here. So if I don't like it, I'll eventually go back to the store and get this size and replace that one. But if it doesn't bother me too much, I'll just leave it. So I'm going all the way up to 28 inches, starting from 4, and I'm going to sew those on by hand. And then for the neck clasp back here, I'm just going to add this. And I'm going to add these 2 pieces here. And this is how that's going to close. But I'm going to place this button here. This one is going to be like a belt around the waist. I'm going to cut this in half and sew one side to one side of the waist and one side to the other side, and I'm going to add some wooden beads, one wooden bead to the bottom of each side. And this is how I'm going to pull in the waist if I need to, so these can tie in the back, and the 2 wooden beads will hang down. And I stain them with, I think it's a golden pecan color, to match the buttons a little bit better. So I'll show you those. They'll be at the ends of this, and like I said, I'll show you how it's going to attach to the sides of the dress. And this is where the split in the dress is, and I'm going to add a bow back here, and it's going to sit right above the little split. So I'm going to do all that right now, and then I'm going to show you the final reveal.